Hello everyone. Today's video is going to be about Saturn. So let's get right into the video. Fact 1. Saturn has rings. The pieces of comets, asteroids, or shattered moons that broke apart before they reached the planet and were torn apart by Saturn's strong gravity are thought to make up the planet's rings. They are made up of endless quantities of tiny pieces of rock and ice that have been coated with other substances. The majority of the ring material is made up of dust-sized ice grains and pieces the size of houses. Some of the particles are the size of mountains. From Saturn's cloud tops, the rings would appear mostly white, and interestingly, each ring orbits the planet at a distinct speed. Fact 2. You can see Saturn through a telescope. Saturn appears as one of the 5 planets visible with the unaided eye. If Saturn is in the sky at night, you can head outside and see it. To see the rings and the ball of the planet itself, you will want to peer through a telescope. But you can amaze your friends and family by pointing out that bright star in the sky, and let them know they are looking at Saturn. Fact 3. Saturn has more moons than any other planet. There are countless fascinating and unusual worlds on Saturn. Each of Saturn's moons provides a distinct viewpoint on the Saturn system, from the hazy surface of Titan to the crater-filled Phoebe. Saturn now has 145 confirmed moons. Fact 4. Saturn spins very fast on its axis. With high-resolution measurements, astronomers now agree on an average day of 10 hours, 32 minutes, and 35 seconds on Saturn. It is interesting to note that determining the speed of Saturn was a cumbersome task as it does not have a solid surface like the Moon. So, we can't measure in what time can a crater on Saturn return back to view. Astronomers had to measure the rotation of the planet's magnetic field to determine the rotational speed of Saturn. Fact 5. Saturn has only been visited 4 times by spacecraft. Only 4 spacecraft sent from Earth have ever visited Saturn, and 3 of these were just brief flybys. The first was Pioneer 11, in 1979, which flew within 20,000 kilometers of Saturn. Next came Voyager 1 in 1980, and then Voyager 2 in 1981. It wasn't until Cassini's arrival in 2004 that a spacecraft actually went into orbit around Saturn and captured photographs of the planet and its rings and moons. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this.